podcast. Bussin'.
Welcome to this.podcast, the dopest podcast in Denver. I'm your friendly host, Jay, joined by my friends. We got Co.
Man, what we talking about?
And we got Uncle Damo.
Hi, my name is Uncle Damo.
You can follow this.podcast at linktree/this.podcast. We'll meet you where you're at. And we got video on YouTube. Shout out to the incredible Lawrence and Larimer for providing the space. You can catch them at lawrenceandlarimer.com, or you can come down to the brick and mortar at 3225 East Colfax Avenue, and you can use the promo code and get the sales tax.
Oh yeah, not sure. Hey, yo,
you can get the sales tax, yo. That's all we got for you.
hey, man, John be wishy-washy on that shit.
Cheap, man. Cheap. See, we starting to get traction, so now
inflation,
it's starting to cost. Yeah,
traction, inflation.
Man.
Niggas be tripping.
That's how it go. Let's get into it, y'all. We're super excited about this guest. We've just been having a blast behind the camera, B-roll, and this man is the nightlife pulse of Denver, Colorado.
Oh, that's nice.
Everything that's going on, he's responsible for half of the black millennial population in Denver. And you know what I'm talking about. This man knows it all.
A lot of F&A.
Dog. He's from my neighborhood, me and Cole's neighborhood in the Park Hill area. Let's give it up for Kevin Kain.
Thank you, man.
That's what we got this soundboard for.
Just one question before we start.
Yeah.
Legitimate or illegitimate millennials?
Both. All of the above. You know what? I had a motto for a long time, and then I stopped saying it because I didn't want people to use it against me in the future. But it was what I do for a living creates more relationships, more.
Talk to him.
More
shit,
friendships, more relationships, and more children than any other fucking business there is.
Yes.
So when people used to look at me all the time and say, "Wait, why don't you get your own spot?" I don't want that smoke. Why don't you get your own spot? It's too problematic. They go through too much shit behind the scenes. Blah blah blah. I used to say that all the time, and it was a crutch to feel like that. And then I stopped feeling like that.
I wonder how much child support debt you have under your umbrella.
Plenty, and I cleared mine out in.
Not you. The people that enjoy
lots and lots. Lots and lots.
Unpaid.
Lots.
Unpaid.
Including mine. But mine is gone. And
you caught up, Kev?
I'm caught.
Oh, fam. You know they blaming Kevin for a lot. I know your DMs is just off the chain.
Bro,
just people reaching out of like, fuck you, Kev.
Fuck
not
you
no
for
more. For the good time.
Not no more.
Not no more?
No. You know what? They call me as a witness.
Oh, for real? So wait, expound on that.
Domestic violence in the club. It happens.
Gets serious.
They met here. They ended here.
Got it.
Oh, man, so dudes are coming up in their pajamas?
Hey, bro.
Pulling chicks out the club?
I've seen everything there is to see.
Oh, let's talk about it, man.
It'll be 27 years in October.
Damn.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
So you went from like Luke Skywalker to like Wu-Tang Clan to Drake.
Ice cream was definitely playing in the club. It was. Ice cream was in the club. Yeah. Yo, pop that to ice cream to what was the last one?
Drake.
Yo, that was so good.
Take care. Yeah, I hit your job for that.
Oh, man. Oh, my God.
Well, talking about the night scene, man, let's go back real quick because you
Okay.
do have that long history, and I know the history.
Yeah.
Right? Because we grew up as friends.
Yes.
And you went to the South. You went to Grambling alum in the house.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Graham fam.
Yeah, and, you know, Kevin has always been cool. You know, in high school, cool cat, always laid back there.
Barber.
Yep.
I was searching for myself.
Okay, we'll call it that.
Singer.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Listen,
Bring it out.
because y'all might know some secrets that we don't talk about no more.
But no,
Y'all might know some.
Hey, you do have a stage voice.
Look, fam.
You do have a stage voice.
He's artistic, for real. He was artistic in high school.
My background, even to what I do now, comes from church.
Yep.
Got it.
I was a choir director in middle school and high school. I was on Bobby Jones twice.
Ooh.
I directed the Mississippi Mass Choir. I was a virgin till I was 18.
No, you weren't.
Sorry to hear that.
Yes, I was. Yes, I was. And I could tell you her name. And you know
Don't
her.
do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
We'll bleep that out.
It was I got a lot of head though. I did. Because you know they didn't say nothing about head in the Bible. You know, right? They didn't say nothing about that.
You know what's wild about that? That I wasn't hip to that until probably like college.
Well, you didn't live in Utah, so.
Whoa.
But that's the thing, though.
It's
That's
all
what's
head
crazy
in
about
Utah.
that is like oral sex was like that was the thing you could
That's
do,
kissing.
but it was nothing fornicating in that aspect.
Listen, I told a girl in the church it was kissing.
Oh.
That's kissing. That's fine. Jesus ain't said shit about kissing. So my background it was musical as it was.
It's not about where you kiss.
Got it.
It's not about where you.
I'm sorry.
Listen,
No,
you
let's
want to hear my
play it
move?
out.
You want to hear my move?
Let's play it out.
If you
Let's see
kiss
where it
me
goes.
right here, would it be bad?
So you made your way down.
I'm so sorry in advance. There's a young man in the room under the age. I
Oh,
apologize.
no. Listen.
However,
it's rites of passage.
you can use
go.
that at your leisure.
He looked at Kevin like I have no clue what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
at all. Give him 3 years.
doesn't sound right.
Give him 3 years.
That's it.
But I had a heavy background musically. Had a couple different groups. Shout out to Chad, Lateef, LT. Remember those guys?
I be seeing
Yes.
LT on the gram. Shout out to LT,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
She's still
my
singing.
dogs.
Chad.
My dogs.
Absolutely.
So I sang with a choir called Voices of Faith. I was at Central Baptist Church and directing both of those choirs. And I got to college.
And so
Shit changed.
you started doing the Lord's work, and then you moved your way over into the devil's
I don't think
work.
I really had a choice.
Wait. So you didn't have a choice to go to the devil's work?
I didn't have a choice doing the Lord's work.
Okay, there it is.
I mean, you know, I have both my parents. They're both religious, and they required it. They found me to be talented. I did a couple talent shows, like when I was younger. I was on Kids Incorporated for a little while. I did a bunch of different little things, making money for the family as like
As a kid.
as a child. So doing what they told me to do was just part of the program. The moment I got my feet in Louisiana, everything changed.
And when we say
that boy
devil's
started
work,
eating-
we just jokes.
Yeah.
Totally joke.
Hey, that boy got some crawfish, and he was like,
Spice it
I'm
up.
coming up on the rough side.
What is this?
I even went to Grambling as a music major.
Yeah.
I went to Grambling as a music major. I was very focused on music. When I first got there, there was somebody else that was coming in at the same time. His name was Ryan Toby. He sang "Oh Happy Day" in Sister Act 2.
Sure.
He had a group called City High. So
City High. Yeah,
what
yeah.
a lot of people don't know is he had just fully produced Will Smith's album that had Miami on it. Bouncing in the night when the heat is on.
absolutely.
Break it.
Yeah.
So that's his voice in the background. So I meet him in choir. I'm in the football dorms, even though I'm a failed fucking football player. I'm in the football dorms. He's in pinchback. I'm like, fuck this football shit.
Well, were you trying to get on the band? Because that's really where it was at. For Grambling.
No, I didn't. I stopped playing the trumpet in like third grade.
Got it. Okay, never mind.
The band wasn't for me. But I was looking at like drum major, but you actually had to know how to play the drums. And I didn't. I was very good with the piano. There were some other instruments I played very well, but music was life, for real.
So, Kev, you were in Louisiana in the late 90s and backed that ass.
Yes, I booked Juvenile was my third booking.
Hey, I need to know what the experience was when Back That Ass came up on the HBCU Grambling in Louisiana.
I owned my second club at the time, and we booked him maybe weeks after it dropped. Weeks.
Ooh.
He showed up with Mystical, Birdman, Slim. Who else was there?
My man,
there was a couple other guys there.
Manny Fresh?
Manny Fresh. that's
Manny
all.
wasn't there.
wasn't?
Manny wasn't there. No, I think he was in jail. Manny
Oh,
wasn't
got it.
there. But it was amazing. Erykah Badu was there for homecoming. This was a homecoming booking. Erykah Badu had just came back. She went to Grambling.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she had she graduated
Homecoming
the year
queen at Grambling.
Yeah, like
Oh, shit.
Yeah, she's a god at Grambling.
We saw her.
She's a god. Period.
So she had just came back.
Goddess.
Maybe this is 2 years after I had been there. Excuse me, 2 years after she had gone. I'm there for my second year, and she enjoyed the vibe so much. I booked Red Hot Chili Peppers and Goody Mob.
Ooh,
they
together.
brought. This is my very first show.
Oh,
They brought. Actually, let me take that back. I just fucked that up. I booked Red Hot Chili Peppers and Outkast. Outkast brought Goody Mob.
Wow.
All of them came to the club.
See,
night.
I'm fanboying right now.
Listen,
So-
bro, I started off in a place that was totally unfair.
So
And that was-
describe the venue though, like, because these are big names,
Yeah.
and at that time Red Hot Chili Peppers and Outkast were big. So
Red Hot Chili Peppers didn't come to the party.
got it.
I think they went and did their thing over at Louisiana Tech, which was in Ruston. Mind you, my first and second club were both in Ruston, Louisiana. But Red Hot Chili Peppers, they were definitely fucking around with their people for the after party.
Yeah, that's fair.
But and that was fine. And the thing is this is before like paying for after parties was a real thing. So it's unless you're booking for the function, right? So the after party is just like where the after party at. Everybody's just kind of just on deck for it. But we had Andre. I still truly believe that Andre and Erykah Badu connected that weekend. I absolutely
That's
believe
what I'm
that. But
talking
it's
about.
not confirmed. That's not confirmed at all. But
connector.
See what he's responsible for? See, look at this man's
that's
resume.
the child support umbrella.
Yeah.
That's millions of dollars.
hey, bro,
Dog.
and this is day one in the game. Like,
Yeah.
well, the first 2 years in the game. Like, I didn't deserve this.
From A-listers to peasants.
People ask me,
Don't matter. Don't matter, man.
people ask me all the time, like, how did you get in this business? And I don't have an answer. I'd have no idea.
That's dope.
I just fell in it. I went from being a Jesus freak to a freak.
So let's fast forward a little bit. So you're making moves in out in Louisiana, New Orleans. Where is Grambling?
That's it's in Grambling, but it's in between Shreveport and Monroe. About an hour from Shreveport, 30 minutes from Monroe, 5 minutes from Ruston, Louisiana, which happens to be the richest city per capita in the country based on slave labor and fucking the railroad.
And
So the
jewelry.
way you describe that, like that's a mecca for music.
Are you just
right?
going to gloss over what he just said?
No, that's what I was trying to address.
Yeah.
But go ahead, you can
No.
address it. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like, that's heavy. Like, you said it's the number one, it's the per capita.
Yeah, in the country.
Yes. Like, talk about that.
Yeah, it's I will not mention the organization, but I pledged for an organization that was going through a lot of shit, and in the process of that, one of the things that we had to do was go visit old plantations, damn near butt naked, and walk so many railroads. Everything goes through Louisiana. Everything. When they were building the railroads, they made it a point to make sure that Louisiana would always be good when it comes to import-export.
Wow.
Well, yeah, that was the Louisiana Purchase.
That's right.
Like that was the major
right.
trade back in that time.
It's
Everything
insane.
had to go through there.
illegally purchased.
Ruston, Louisiana is
For the
this
most
big.
part.
It's this big. It's just money. And the purpose of Grambling was because African Americans, of course, at a time could not go to Louisiana Tech, could not go to LSU, and could not go to Louisiana State, Shreveport. They could not attend. So there's Grambling right in the middle of all of them. That's how I got here.
Go. It's all you, brother.
No, it's all you.
Was that? I'm sorry if I.
No,
Like, that was
We'll
heavy.
get back to the funny shit in a minute, though. I got plenty of funny
I'm
shit.
waiting on Damo. Go ahead.
Shit was heavy, man. Like,
All that shit was, but yo, the jewelry is much appreciated.
What
wait,
happened?
what?
The jewelry.
Hey man,
Tell us more.
the knowledge.
Oh,
Pardon me. I thought you were talking about this.
yeah.
this-
I'm like, yeah. His
Definitely,
watch is nice. His ring is nice.
This is
Hey,
new.
man,
This
yo.
is new.
Is he looking fresh?
God is good.
Patek.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Hey, man, I know what I'm looking at.
push away the red cup.
Nah, he's
Hey,
on his.
Kevin gonna
He's
get
on
the
his
level
shit,
today.
man.
We on the level today.
Yeah.
Man.
Okay, cool.
a lot.
All right, so
Yep.
to keep it going, fast forward.
So now we fast forwarding. We ready?
Yes, Yeah, I'm
we
ready.
we had
But
the
he
whole
said
shit.
something that was like
I
hella
know. I was
powerful.
trying to get into that.
Listen,
Let me
can I tell you one?
facilitate
Can I
just
tell you a
little
story?
bit.
Go.
Can I tell you a story?
Yeah.
My first day at Grambling. I think I might have told you this.
I think you did.
my first day at
let's get into
Grambling.
it.
I get off the Greyhound bus.
Damn.
Get off the Greyhound bus, and I'm staying at the Hilton. The dorm won't be ready for incoming football players until maybe 3 days later. So I'm at the Hilton, which is right across the street from.
I remember this.
Yeah, this place called the Huddle House, which is equivalent to Waffle House. Okay, so I get off the bus, throw my shit down. It's 6:30 in the morning. They bright and early open. I'm walking across the street. I've never been to anywhere in the South besides Clarksdale, Mississippi, and I was very shielded when my parents took me there. But I get off the bus, I'm walking across the street, and I see a truck sitting out front, and there's a bumper sticker on the back of the truck, and it said, "Had we known it would be like this, we'd have picked the cotton our damn selves." First thing I ever saw when I get there.
No, they
Remember
wouldn't
you
have.
telling me that.
No, they wouldn't have.
First thing.
But they lying though.
The first thing.
I go inside.
Is they lying though?
Get up out of here. You can't use the bathroom.
Absolutely, they're lying. Dude, let's not go there though. Let's not go.
Yeah,
Because I got a lot.
We don't
I
have
got
to
a
make
lot
it
of that.
racy. I'm with you. I'm with you.
I don't want to get into the treaty breakers, and I don't want to get into the thieves and rapists. I don't want to get into none of that. But I get across the street. I walk inside of that restaurant, and the first thing the man who I found out later was the owner says to me is, "Football team, Grambling?"
Wow.
And I said, "Yeah. 2-a-days start in 4 days." "Yeah. Your meal's on us." The conflict that I went through between seeing the bumper sticker and sitting down, which had to be maybe less than 3 minutes, was mind-boggling and so telling of white America. You can be an acceptable nigga, or you can be the nigga we talk about. And I'd never experienced that before. The nigga we hate or the nigga we love. I'm racist with them. I'm not racist with you. And I didn't even know that existed until then.
You one of the good ones.
You're different.
You are acceptable.
You're different.
We like your kind.
Yo, but how was so coming from Denver? How did you square that?
Fucking culture shock, man. I cried. I called my fucking dad. Look, there was payphones still, bro. I called my fucking father. I was like, "Why the fuck did you send me here?" He said, "Because your pastor went to that school. You gotta go to that school too. Fuck is wrong with you? Don't call me no more." He hung up the phone, bro. Like,
Hey man, so Kev was like, "Haha, Davis, this is racist."
yo, it was bad.
And can you talk about that a little bit more since we there? Because I did not spend my days in the South as much as you did.
Yeah.
But I was in Florida for a little bit, right?
Yeah.
And my perception of the South before living there was a lot of, there's diversity there.
Sure.
Inclusion a little bit, you know, there's pockets.
I
There's definitely pockets of racism,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
it's there, but it's more diverse and inclusion there.
I
And
agree.
when I got in the South, it was the total opposite.
I think that in being fair against an enemy,
Yep.
you have to acknowledge logically where their perspective lies. First of all, we are all a product of socialization. We are a product of our environment, where we're taught, what we see, where we grow up, what we eat, what we think based on everything that's been told to us. We believe in certain truths.
What we consume.
That's it. That is at some point in our lives, we can become special or superior to our socialization and step outside of being a product of our environment.
And how do you think you do that? Like, what is the best way for you?
You have to experience a lot of shit. You gotta get out the country. You gotta go.
It's proximity, right?
Yeah, like it's about experiencing more. If all you believe this is all there is. At one point, the entire world thought the world was flat.
That's a fact.
All they had to do was move around
On this God's flat
and
earth?
realize if you stay on this water long enough, you'll get back home.
Yeah.
It is experience. It is education. It is living for real. Instead of being able to live, you need to live your life as opposed to, just coasting through. Find the opportunities, take them, and you will learn whether you're looking to learn or not.
And that's great because that's, Damo just said it, is proximity, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's why integration is important. Like, it's good to have a strong community of where you're represented.
Sure.
But you definitely you have to get out, live a little.
Yes.
You got to see other parts
You
of the
have
world.
to see
you
other
got to see
shit.
different perspectives.
I talk to kids semi-regularly now. It was more before, but I've been very busy lately. But I have a real passion for arguing with children.
Tell us more.
I don't
argue with kids.
I don't want the kids that are gonna just be like, "Yay! Oh my God, that was great." No, I don't want to talk to them. They're socialized straight. They good. We need to talk to the kids that are going to be potentially fucking up the future for our kids.
Disruptors.
I want to talk to you, and I want to tell you how I'm the coolest nigga you've ever met in your life, and I've been everywhere. How cool do you want to be? Now, while for us, as grown men, what the fuck are you talking about? For a child?
That's everything.
Wow. Why do you think you're cool? I've booked everybody you've ever loved. I've dated some girls you look at on Instagram. Whatever it is, pull out the pictures. I'll show them all the shit. Inappropriate as fuck. The goal is to remind them that you can achieve anything in this world. All you have to do is stop being a product of your environment.
Sure.
That's it.
Step out.
That's it. Barack Obama was his presidency, regardless of how he did in office, was powerful to a certain number of people simply because they got to see it. That's it. I remember somebody was asking me in the Brown Palace. I smoked cigars with a bunch of Republicans because I like to know my enemy. So I'm sitting in the Brown Palace. I'm smoking cigars when we're talking, and they asked me if I voted for Barack Obama for president because he's black. I said yes.
Right.
1,000%. But not because of the policy, because let's be honest, the policy doesn't affect those of us like so much.
Fam, how can you talk to your kids or your grandkids and be like, when your grandkids ask you about Barack's presidency, and they're like, did you vote for him, Dad? And they're like,
hell yeah.
No, I didn't. But I'm just saying, if you were on the other side of that, like, how do you
If I
explain
said
that?
no?
No, I'm just saying, how does somebody explain that to their kid?
I have no idea.
No, I didn't vote for him.
I have no clue. I have
Like,
no
how
clue.
do you follow up with that?
I would have no clue.
Sorry, not sorry.
I have no clue. And call me petty. Call me like I even had one of these guys turn to me and say, "You think that's enough? This ain't my country, bro."
Absolutely, it's enough.
And mind you, I live in this country. I'm a citizen of this country. But let's be honest, we only been good for about 12 years.
Yeah.
Been a lot of
Are we good?
I'm talking about in Denver. There's a lot of places that were not good before then. And I'm thinking about it, and I'm going back.
On the surface.
Yeah, and I'm talking about basic level.
Yeah.
We'll let you vote. We'll stop redlining. Okay, that type shit, right? But Jim Crow is still alive in the South. Oh, yeah. There's some place, you would be surprised, there's some places that still might be like, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I remember they had a sign, this is in Ruston. There was a restaurant called Rabs, had a fantastic steak, man. They great seasoning and shit. They sold it in Walmart. It was fucking phenomenal. And there was a sign that was like an homage to history that said whites only still. They had hanging up outside like artwork.
Wow. When is this?
This is 1995.
Okay.
1995, 96.
Wow.
And they had it hanging outside like artwork. And as I walked past it, I couldn't grasp whether or not that was reality today or because it's hanging above still. Like, mind you, there's stop signs and yield signs and, whatever. And I'm walking past it and I'm like,
You feel away.
I do. But here's the best thing you can do when you're facing an enemy. See their perspective. If you can chop somebody's legs off by seeing their perspective, you're the winner of that match. The one thing that I had to learn how to do, even with the city of Denver, when it comes to being a businessman here, and a target typically, is how to see it from their perspective and solve the problem they're too lazy to solve.
Sure.
They're lazy. They don't listen. They'd rather complain about violence than actually solve the violence. They'd rather overcharge for our businesses to have off-duty officers than to make sure that they are actively working. These are the laziest motherfuckers there are.
This
Hey,
podcast.
and I love where you're going with that.
bussin'.
So real quick.
No. I was gonna say.
Oh, no. Can I?
Sorry, did I get into it too early?
No, you didn't. But since you're there, the thing is that, and this is what I'm going to ask, and I'm going to let you follow up.
You're good.
You were just talking about the businesses out here in Denver.
Yeah.
So we skipped over a little bit of like how you made the transition from Louisiana, Grambling, back out this way. But since we're here, we were talking about that thing you just described.
Yeah.
Of like knowing your enemy, being able to, I forgot how you phrased it.
Knowing your enemy and being able to see their perspective.
Yes. So
how they got to that frame of thinking.
So within the nightlife, you've seen it and experienced a lot of that.
Yes.
Like, can you talk about like how that's one affected how you run business and the things that you do to try to circumvent things like that happen?
Yes. So first of all, shout out to Grant Coromino because I got a lot of things to say and I'm forgetting them as I talk.
Because of the Grand Coromino.
Black owned tequila, fantastic tequila.
Is it because of the Grand Coromino?
It's definitely because of the Grand Coromino. as well as the Terramana, which is also black and Pacific Islander owned.
Get them on our show, man.
Look, you want me to perform miracles? That nigga.
No.
All the shit Kev has been through. You think he's outside?
No. I'm talking about as
Kev ain't outside.
I'm talking about the brands.
Hey, bro.
We could get the red
I'm talking
plastic
about the
cup
brands.
boys, but we can't get Kev.
I got all the plastic cup boys.
not
listen,
Kev.
I call Harry right now.
I'm talking about the
And we'll
brands.
gladly have Harry on this show.
I got that covered.
Okay.
I'm
The
talking
brand,
about the brands.
100%. I got that covered. I do want to say one thing as a segue into what you were asking me. Go on to DoorDash right now. They have, for the last 9 months, they've had a black-owned section.
Same as Uber Eats.
2 restaurants.
And who?
Welton Street Cafe, probably.
Nope.
Who's that?
It's Man versus Fries and a Jamaican restaurant.
Jamaican Grill. Yes, you're right.
That's it. 2.
Shout out to the Jamaican Grill.
2. That is by design. We cook our fucking asses off. That is by why wasn't Welton Street on there? How many fucking restaurants can we name that are black owned?
A lot.
That is by design.
Mississippi Catfish.
Come on, man. And mind you, Mississippi Catfish is on DoorDash. They're not in the black owned category. And I'm going to take a guess as to why. They don't want to be overlooked by white people. So let me I'll give you an example. Fuck that. We're not gonna just say shit without some receipts.
The black owned section.
Listen, when they see the black owned section, they're like, ugh, fuck. Let me give you an example. Do you know why watermelon is a problem for us?
Break it down.
Do y'all know? Do you know the history behind watermelon?
Teach us.
We got free. Watermelon is plentiful of seeds. You can plant seeds, all those seeds, 140 plus seeds out of a watermelon into the ground, and you can create hella watermelon. So all we knew is we was planting these motherfucking seeds for other people. Now I got some seeds, nigga. I'ma plant these motherfucking seeds. Now I got hella watermelon. I'm outside selling it. They created periodicals, articles, news, telling all the other white people telling white people, don't buy your watermelon from Negroes. It's not because we love watermelon. The watermelon joke isn't because we ate watermelon. It's because we were selling it.
Got it.
The problem with I'm about to go way too far.
No,
bring me back in a second.
No,
but the problem with white America is they don't want to see us financially up. They don't want to see us winning. They didn't then. They created a narrative where we were the bad guy when we weren't. We were homeless. Poor. After slavery was abolished for real, we were homeless, poor, without anything. So we went back to what we knew.
Sharecropping.
If tomorrow, all of us, as business owners, right, as people that are creatives, right, if all this shit failed tomorrow, we'd go back to what we know. It is a common sense way of thinking. So for that to happen to a people at a time of low technology, zero education by design, and so many things against them, what did they do? I got kids to feed. Right now, we know all of us know guys that are in the street throughout years because I got kids to feed.
Can I share this land with you?
Man.
Yep.
So now you're paying us pennies on the dollar. We outside trying to get it ourselves. And you start making up jokes in the New York Times about us eating watermelon.
Can I ask you a question though? Why do we put so much stock into that and care about it?
It's
so
not that
much?
we do. It's the problem is this is a country full of a majority that doesn't include us. So
Okay.
if we truly want to make money,
Yep.
and we truly want to be financially successful, part of that requires, I hate to say this, either conforming or just settling. There are anomalies in the mix. There are anomalies, right? There are acceptable Negroes. We kind of talked about it a minute ago. Like acceptable Negroes, like black people that are okay to fuck with. Shotgun Willies and I had an issue not too long ago. I've been a
Shout 'em
VIP.
out. Yeah.
Hey, Shotguns. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers either. Shotgun
How's their
Willies.
steak? How's their steak?
It used to be okay, but now
T-Bone Tuesdays.
Shotguns and I had an issue, and anybody that knows me knows that I have been very supportive of Shotguns. They've supported me. I don't never go to the stages. I don't tip no dances, none of this shit like that. But
Right.
They've been very good to me. So after parties, function shit, I can.
You got that relationship.
I've taken Dave Chappelle there. I've taken Bill Maher there. Any side of the spectrum, I've taken Snoop Dogg there. He made a deal to help the fucking the owner's husband run for fucking governor at one point. Like, I can bust moves. Plus, for networking, all of you strip club fearful motherfuckers, trust me, the networking's in the strip club. It's there. Lot of people busting
golf.
moves. Hey, amen.
So I got to ask. So they got a dispensary right by.
Not anymore. They
gone.
sold it.
Okay.
They sold it.
But at that time, I felt like they were the only people that can do that because
you're not wrong. As
like
listen,
that felt illegal at some. I
I
don't
left
know about
out
illegal, but
no,
it just
no,
felt wrong.
I left out a detail. So let me. I digress a bit.
Yeah.
Shotgun Willie sits in Glendale. The owner of Shotgun Wendy's. Fuck. Shotgun Willie's. Cheers. The owner of Shotgun Willie's is a woman. I won't say her name. Because they got great lawyers and I don't want that smoke. But I do too. So the owner of Shotgun Willie's is a woman. Her husband is the mayor of Glendale.
Got it. Okay.
There is an extreme conflict of interest there. At least
so they
to
operate like their own little city.
I don't know what they do, Your Honor.
Okay.
So
Got it. All right.
let's push it forward a little bit.
Yeah.
Because we're walking a tightrope on that.
We don't want
right?
to talk here. We don't want to stay here.
No, let's go.
No.
Come on, man.
I want to know
Wait,
what you're
I just
I want
wanna-
to know what you're doing. Like you have some stuff that's coming up.
Like me?
You.
My shit?
Wait, can
You.
we talk about the nightlife?
No, that's what we're talking about.
Okay.
Him in the
Okay.
nightlife.
I'm sorry, I got
and
too
this
deep.
reinvented Kevin Kain, Kevin.
Yeah, let's talk about
When I
the
say it
Kevin
on the
Kain.
air, though. All the people I went to high school with, every time I see him, be like, that ain't your name. It's not.
No,
So tell them how Kevin Kain started.
exactly.
Ooh, James, you want to walk down this
Let's
road,
go, man.
bro?
Let's do it
Yeah,
together,
yeah,
man.
we
'Cause
are.
I remember those
No,
late
you wanna
night
walk this- you wanna
conversations.
walk down this road?
Yeah, man.
yeah.
Stop
Yeah.
hating,
Kevin
Damo.
Henderson, man.
So,
James, I mean, but Killer still got to pay to get in the white party.
Wait, tell him what the plan was.
Killer
when
ain't
you,
got no. Killer ain't got no
I
white
was trying
party.
to get there. I was trying to lead the
No,
story
this
of
is
like
gonna be
how
good.
you went from Grambling to
They don't know?
Denver. My man cut me
Y'all
off.
don't know for real?
But let's
This-
talk
this
about
is
how
good.
when you came back to Denver and was like, first it was 3D.
yes.
You did that. You had y'all three had an amazing run.
Yes.
Then you branched
Still
off.
running, still running.
And still running.
Yes.
But then Kevin Kain came into the vision.
So here's the thing. I get back to Denver. I am now at this point. I stayed at Grambling long enough to get a master's degree simply because I was making money. I was paying my girlfriend's tuition, my side bitch tuition, tuition. Like I was making a shit ton of money.
Hey, daddy.
Hey, I was
About to be
doing
our last
way
episode.
too
I
much.
love
I'm
it.
so
I
sorry.
love
I'm so
it.
sorry.
I love it.
Hey, listen, the thing is, I never asked nobody for shit back. I was gifting, so nobody should be mad.
Right.
These are tax deductible.
Yeah, hey man, I was educating motherfuckers, man. So I get back to Denver, and I feel like the city is missing something. The problem is there are two guys at the time that also felt the same way. Those two guys were Francois and Alvin, 3D Productions. I definitely approached them wrong. I showed up to La Rumba one night. It may be their second night.
Do y'all know about La Rumba?
Yes.
It was
Yeah.
it's Menage a Trois.
Yes.
Yeah. So I show up to La Rumba one night and I was like, nigga, let me go to my car real quick. I go to my car. I pull out this photo album. Run up on Alvin like, hey, nigga, look, I done all this type shit. Nigga, I'm just extra aggressive. Alvin looking at me like, what the fuck is your name? Meanwhile, I'm thinking, nigga, we went to high school together. Like, it was very weird, very awkward. Alvin was extremely dismissive. If anybody knows Alvin, he's a man of very few words. He doesn't say so much, but he is a genius in this business. So I want to give him some flowers on that. And I felt dismissed by Alvin.
Okay.
On my way out, I was like, nigga, you gonna get down or lay down? Like, I had a lot of money in my pocket. So I was very aggressive. I'm coming from a place that I imagine a lot of people when they come to Denver feel like I'll tear this motherfucker apart.
Have you
I'll
seen
kill
what I've
this
seen?
shit.
What I've
y'all
done?
don't know shit out here.
Right.
Well, the problem with that is Denver is one of the hardest places to fucking get down ever. As there are so many examples, we don't even have time for it, especially in this business. So a few days later, I decide, fuck them niggas.
Took you that long?
I'm gonna get me a job at AT&T.
I'm going corporate.
Hey man,
Fortune 25.
I'm going corporate.
3 weeks later, layoffs. It was automatic, bro. 3 weeks later, I was laid off. I was a project manager for 3 weeks. It's the only job I've ever had outside of owning my own business. So then I go back to La Rumba. I hadn't been there for 3 weeks.
What had happened was
Look.
Change your tune a little bit.
Nah,
huh?
nothing like that.
Okay.
I met a chick. I met a girl. Oh, God, she was fine. She was pretty. She was all that shit. Like, everything was happening. It was great. She invites me back to this crib in Cherry Creek.
whoa.
Oh, shit, let's go. Get over there. Do whatever we do. I go back downstairs, getting some water. I see Francois Baptiste in the fucking kitchen. This nigga making a sandwich. Wait.
They're making a ham sandwich.
Aren't you Alvin's partner? I just talked to your boy a few weeks ago. The nigga shut me off and told him, get down and lay down, nigga. He said, let's have a talk. We sit down on the couch. He's there with the woman I was with. He's there with her roommate. Just total irony.
Was you in a
Just
cuckold?
circumstance.
Was you in a cuckold?
No.
Okay.
No weird
I
shit.
gotta ask.
It's just total circumstance. This like
Check him, Cole. Check him.
I'll go back
Check
to a
him.
previous statement. I don't know when people ask me how I got in this business. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just pure circumstance. So
Got it.
we're sitting on the couch, we're talking, and I'm giving him Louisiana down south perspective. He has no idea. He's oblivious to it. He's giving me Colorado perspective. I, in this business, have no idea. I'm oblivious to it. So this nigga tossed me like a doorman job. Like on the couch in front of the TV.
Got it.
Nigga, you see my glasses, nigga?
Did you go
What?
get the portfolio
Hey, bro,
from and start flipping through it?
I just pulled off the fucking Cartiers and was like, do I look like a motherfucking doorman? I said, you know what, though? I'm going to take that shit. I'm going to show you some shit. So I
Word.
went home. I spent 48 hours, no bullshit. Like, all I thought about is how I can upgrade a business for real. Like, as a real thought, real action, what can I actually do? And I feel like that is a level of maturity that you have to either grab for real or get fucked off into. It's like some shit got to happen. You got to hustle type shit, right?
This podcast.
So at this point,
bussin'.
I just wanted to show them I ain't no bullshit. Like, I made this money like because I know what I'm doing, but Maybe I don't, but I'm gonna act like I do. So I sit down with him some days later, and I say, okay, here's the thing. We can charge for jeans. This is at that time, the no jeans time when we upgrade for jeans. So now instead of your cover charge being 10, it's 20 if you got on jeans.
That era, man.
Listen, this was a simple thought that took me 2 days to come up with. I'm standing outside in a motherfucking Armani suit and Cartier glasses, and I'm like, baby, you can't get in with them jeans on. It wasn't shoes, it was jeans. I just found something to upgrade the money. Anything. Doubled the fucking profit from the door. All we were getting was door deals at the time, right? This is 2000, 2001. All we're getting is door deals at the time. So the money we make at the door is ours. We might have to pay off some security, might have to tip some bartenders, waitresses, whatever. But bottle service didn't even exist yet.
I remember
So
that.
there is no true VIP based on your activity in the building. It's
But
based
if you just
on
wear jeans or sweats in the club. You
listen,
thought you
bro.
was the man.
Nick Van Exel never dressed right. Never. He never dressed right. And nobody stopped him because that's the only VIP we had. Fast forward, bottle service excuse me. Fuck, y'all got me tipsy. Give me a second. Bottle service gets introduced, and you have Al Wilson in Menage a Trois, La Rumba. And this nigga, he done been around. Mind you, we're talking about earlier. We're talking about what you're exposed to, what you see, what you experience. This nigga come in talking about, Kev, let me get a bottle of Moet. Oh my God.
I was the man.
Oh my God. One of the
Dude, he's the truth, dude.
I can't say enough good shit about him, so I won't say shit besides you're amazing, bro.
Shout out to Al Wilson.
Straight up, him and House. They walked up to me. Remember House, Dwayne Carswell?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So they run up on me together. They got in a fight that night too, which was fun, but whatever. And that showed me how strong fucking Al was. That motherfucker was like a monster. He was a fucking
middle linebacker.
bro. I've
He wasn't
never
that tall either, right?
no.
Hey, I think that's Wayne.
He like. I'm not going to talk
Probably
about
like
details.
5'9",
It was amazing.
5'10",
It was amazing.
but just a rock.
And the
A
thing
rock.
is the entire time he's trying to calm House down, like, you're my brother, I love you. But meanwhile, he's running
choking
him
him
everywhere, nigga. Just taking this big nigga. All you see is dreads.
Dreads.
So
That's hilarious.
Al comes up to me and is like, I want to get a bottle of Moet. I'm like, how the fuck we do that?
Y'all didn't run to the stove.
We sell bottles. I know we got Moet. We sell it by the glass.
Oh, got it.
So how we do that? Okay, let's figure it out. We handed this nigga the bottle at the bar, gave him two champagne flutes,
Sent him on his way, huh?
and charged him $60.
Wow.
No auto gratuity, no pomp and circumstance, no fucking flares, no all this shit you see today. For me, started with Al Wilson at La Rumba at Menage a Trois
That's crazy.
with a bottle of Moet Imperial.
Podcast, bussin'.
Wasn't even nectar. Or, it wasn't no fucking
Like grapefruit juice.
Oh
and
my
that
God!
thing.
It was just. I took a bottle, and he had to break it down to me what they were doing in Vegas, which was still kind of new. He broke it down to me and Francois and Alvin, and we realized that bottle service was going to become a thing. At the time, it was still not nearly as expensive as it is now. And I do believe it will continue to go up. The inflation on liquor is amazing, and that's why I've never left this business, especially the more I get involved in the profits of liquor.
But stay there. Oh, go ahead, Jay. No, go.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, you're getting these licenses that are gonna expand across
Oh, yeah.
whatever places in Denver.
Yeah.
Plug.
So now you see why I didn't want you to say my last name earlier. I am working on some things to put some equity in the city. It's amazing what can happen for a human being when they sit down with nothing to do. My entire industry was out of business for 2 years. I made some good moves with investments and some other things. So I was sitting on some money, and I thought I was retired. I had just sold Dorchester in 2019. That was October 8th, 2019.
Sold Dorchester. Tell us more.
The last club that I owned was Dorchester prior to COVID.
So when you say sold it, Like, what does that mean? Like, what comes with selling Dorchester?
As you sell the business. So
Got it.
I sold the business off, still had the same landlord, didn't own the property, but in the liquor business, owning the property is problematic because you can't, let's say you lose the liquor license, you own an office space.
Got it.
If your tenant loses the liquor license, you can cure that as a landlord. So it's best for the liquor license to not be in your name.
So is it a high probability that people do lose liquor licenses?
No, it will lose if we're talking about the city takes them away. That's only happened about 4 times in the last 30 years.
Got it.
In Denver County. It's not something, it's very difficult to do. You have to be an egregious kind of perpetrator of breaking the law to do that. Even Valentez shout out to Valentez. He is an ex-partner of mine. I don't mean him no harm in this, but I'm gonna tell you shit. Valentez, with all of the things that the city was like, they were actively trying to fuck him.
Got it.
And he made himself a target. It's partially his fault, but as active as they were, they still weren't able to get that liquor license.
There you go.
All that violence over at Beta, they still weren't able to get it. They couldn't even put him on a nuisance list.
Wow.
So let me ask you, because since you are the godfather of the night scene out here in Denver.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
What is the advice you would give to those up and coming, nightclub promoters and nightclub
Find
owners?
something else to do.
Why?
Find something else to do.
Why?
Find something else to do. It is working in nightlife is fun. It's youthful. Especially today, it's so financially beneficial. I don't think people understand how much money comes through a nightclub for real. And I don't want to say too much, but it's a lot of fucking money.
That comes through.
Yes, it's a lot of money, especially with the way things are priced now. Like none of us are young guys. We remember $3, $4, and $5 drinks. Yeah. Them shits are
absolutely
gone. Them shits is, especially at the places we want to go, them shits is
$14.
$12, $13, $14. And even that's a good look. And we are sophisticated men, so we want what we want. And they know we want that shit, and that shit $20. $25, $30 for some of that shit.
Man, but what's crazy is, it's crazy how that shit trickles back, east to maybe Midwest.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember going out to New York back in them days, and I remember them Incredible Hulks was $20.
Yeah, that's because
East in the early 2000s.
Right.
And you'd be like, well, goddamn,
I agree.
I'm from Denver. I'm used to paying $7, $8, $10.
If that's sauce.
we was lowballing the game out here.
Lowballing it.
They was doing it right.
Got
was
it.
doing it right. The markup on liquor isn't based upon the value of the bottle that you of the juice you're pouring. That's not what it's based on. It's based on how much you want it.
At that moment.
That's it.
Supply
right now.
and demand.
Supply and demand right now. Right now. How much Mr. Henderson, how much do you did I say my own last
You
name?
did.
Sure
Mr.
did.
Henderson, how bad do you want this Macallan 18 today? Mr.
Hey,
Henderson.
that's like good.
Bro.
Hey, look,
Top of the line
$80
right here.
Look,
man.
and I be in the Brown Palace when I'm asking. I be in, the strip
$100
clubs when I'm asking. Oh my God. So at that point, as sophisticated gentlemen,
Got some
we not
decisions.
turning it down when they tell us the price.
Especially when it's ladies around.
Oh my God. I wish I
Pressure is
would.
on.
I wish I would embarrass myself in such a manner. I will take that $118. Go ahead. It better have a big ass cube. It better be like crystal glass. I don't give me no plastic. I even told people about 7 years ago, I will never drink the shit that I love out of plastic. Never. How dare you, motherfucker? In a
That's
bar?
disrespectful.
In a bar? Never.
Are y'all listening?
Glassware me, homie. I
Come
will
on, man.
never.
Glassware me,
never,
homie.
Never.
As my man Wayne throws up the red cup, I see you, buddy.
Hey, bro.
I see you.
Listen, we drink amongst friends like this.
Yeah.
But if I'm paying you
You ain't gonna be in the club like that, bro.
if I'm paying you a 400 to 900% markup per drink, nigga, how dare you?
That's what it is.
Glass gotta cost $100.
The fuck I look like?
Gotta cost
Crystal,
$100.
bitch.
I
Crystal,
wish I
bitch.
would. In fact, where my napkin at too, motherfucker?
So wait, let's piggyback on that
Hey,
because there are
Party
some
City
tricks.
napkins.
There's some tricks that the club does pull to to make that ambiance. And the one that me and Cole hate the most is that fucking line outside.
I
when
hate
it
that.
ain't jumping in the club.
Hey, I got TSA pre-check.
Tell us about that, man. Why do you make us wait for a good 20 minutes? It's not packed to capacity, but you're telling us it is. And then we out there in the cold in Denver hearing the good music, and you like, nah, you can't get in yet because it's packed.
I got
you lying.
I have a great answer.
It's
I have a
all
great
sausages
answer.
in there.
I have a great answer.
That part, too.
Everybody's not Kevin Kain. I don't do that.
I thought it was Henderson.
Yeah, no. I'm talking about the
It's Cain
former.
now. It's Cain now.
That's
I'm on
Cain.
my
That's the
ego
alter-
shit. That's some ego
alter
shit.
ego.
Yeah. But speaking of Cain, y'all want to know where that came from?
Yes. Let's go back.
I just have one question before you go.
He
there.
ain't gonna let you get it off, man. He don't like me to get my shine on here, man. So
I
go
just
ahead
have
and
one-
interrupt,
I
dog.
just want to know if I have clear, can I get to the front of the line?
Yeah, I am clear. Y'all know me. That's
No,
all you
facts.
need. Swear to God.
when we used to come to the club, and Courtney couldn't attest, Cole,
Kev's like, come on.
Yeah.
fam, we'd be like, if we didn't see Kev, we'd be like, yo, can you go get Kev?
There's two ways to
And
get
they would
in.
hate when we say that shit. Like,
There's-
I'm like, no, you gotta go get my man. Go get my man. No, we just saw him walk by. There you go. Kev.
There you go.
There are two ways to get in to anything that I've done, and this was a work in progress in this programming, how to do this, right? Two ways to get in. I make it very clear. I don't answer my phone night of after 8 o'clock. Fuck off.
Damn.
But mind you, it's so fair amongst everybody that nobody gives me no shit about it.
Facts.
Because I don't give a fuck if you play for the Broncos, Nuggets, or for Park Hill, nigga. You call my
call the
phone
night
after
of.
8:30, not answering. I'm not
at all.
answering. Ain't no text message, none of that shit. I'm taking showers. I'm turning my phone upside down. I'm purposely doing that to be fair because when you're really good at anything within a social atmosphere, people want shit from you. And that's okay because you want shit from them too. It's a fair trade. You motherfuckers pay a nice premium to come to my shit.
Yeah.
Dude,
I
it's
charge
so
$100
funny.
for the white party.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Like-
so funny because it's true, man. We've had discussions of like, yo, we better hurry up. We'll be at Cherry Creek getting the fit.
Hey.
It'd be like 8:05. It's like, yo, fam. In those days, like, you know,
That shit
when
is real.
smartphones, it was like you got to make a call. I was like, yo, we got to hurry up and call.
You know how I learned that from?
Right now.
I learned that from Mixmaster Mike.
Oh.
He literally told me I don't answer my phone after 8:30.
Fam.
I start calling this nigga at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, what's good, bro? What you doing? Listen, I'm gonna come to Jimmy's tonight. Man.
For real.
So
That's hilarious.
shout out to Mike, the best to ever do it in this city.
Let's
Best,
please-
it never been better.
Let's please bring it back to how did Cain come across?
Oh yes, okay.
Bring it back.
So All-Star Weekend 2005.
Damn.
Okay,
Was that,
I
All-Star
was
Weekend.
there.
Is that Diddy?
Yeah. I had 7 parties. I had Diddy, TNT. I had Shaq. I had
met
2
Shaq that
Diddy's actually. I had
That Shaq party was
Ludacris.
insane.
I had Carmelo twice. I had all
Diddy
kinds of
was
shit.
classic.
Listen,
Diddy
bro,
was classic.
it was amazing. I even had a
church.
So I
cigar
want
company.
you to talk about that Diddy after
Oh, my
the
God.
story. That
I had a cigar company come in rolling cigars at the Diddy party. Like I had Busta Rhymes' homeboy outside selling fake wristbands.
and I was
like
proud of Denver that night.
we got to learn what this shit actually looked
What it
like.
is.
Like that
We
high
walked
level
right-
nightlife
we
shit.
walked right next to Janet. Was just chilling.
yeah.
It's amazing, bro. I
Janet
went
Jackson.
to a party in Union Station at what became I know you know Union Station.
What?
Union Station. Fuck.
I forgot about
There's so
that
many.
spot.
Anyway,
But yeah.
So they rented it out for an event, and Denzel Washington was there, Halle Berry was there, and I got
All-Star Weekend?
to dance with Halle Berry that night.
Did you?
Yes, it was amazing. It was like
man.
It just get hard.
it's a
This
highlight of my young
podcast,
life. It has to be.
Bussin'.
It just
Like,
get hard.
no, because I know I had no chance. I had no
What
fucking
was
chance,
that
and I was
name?
married at
What
the
was the
time.
name of the
I was with my first wife. Lotus.
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 Yes.
Lotus.
There
I
it
did
is.
cranberries at Lotus. But okay, let's rewind. 2005 All-Star Weekend, everything up. City is jumping in the middle of winter. It sucked, but it was great. Made a shit ton of money. I'm happy as fuck. Well, some shit happened.
T-Mac came down Broadway in his mink. I remember.
No.
Was that Broadway?
Floyd.
Floyd. Wait, hold on,
Floyd had the
wait.
mink.
Okay,
Hold on.
go ahead. We
Let me-
interrupted you. My bad.
Bro, me and Francois had to run down to a motherfucking limo 7 blocks away from the church nightclub because Diddy would not tell his driver to continue driving until we brought the back end in advance. We had a backpack full of bread running for 7 blocks. 7 blocks in the wintertime. And was happy.
In February.
Did he had you going for
Listen, bro.
cheesecake?
I was like, hey, bro. All I could think about is, this is so worth
Top
it.
5.
This is so worth it. Fast forward, right? All-Star Weekend over. Me and Francois and Alvin had some differences, as well as the owner of those venues.
Got it.
We had some differences. And I decided to take my leave. I kind of felt it coming. But that much money in the room, we young guys,
Hard to leave.
they light skinned. there's just
The Splash
things.
Brothers. You was Draymond. I get it. Yeah.
Look, meanwhile I run the team, but go ahead, get your MVP, nigga. I had a moment where I want to be prepared. I haven't been in this business to be fucked over, not be able to see shit coming. Hindsight is 20/20. Learn from that shit, see it in the future. So I saw it. I saw it coming. And I get a call from Francois one day, and he tells me, hey, man, so we're going to suspend you. Nigga, suspend who, bitch? Who the fuck are you talking to? You and Alvin can get it, nigga. How about my shit opens Friday? Eat a dick. They was like, what? What do you mean? What opens Friday? Well, I've already prepared things. I'm going to take you niggas out every night of the week. And I did. Every single night of the week that we were operating previously, all of us took them out. They was out the game for like 6 months.
So is that on some hate shit, or is it like
It's preparation.
we're still cool?
It was we love each other.
Got it. Okay.
And especially me and Francois. Alvin and I haven't fully recovered. Mind you, Alvin, he ain't no easy walk. That he's a man. He stand by how he feels. So
Stern.
and I respect the fuck out of that because I do too. But Francois and I found common ground, and we brought Alvin back in, and he found a common-ish ground. And,
Common-ish.
But mind you, at the end of the day, we're here to make money. We're here to, and we have enough odds against us. So if we can't get past our shit, our little simple whatever the fuck shit, we can't get past that. Then who are we? Are we bosses or no? Are we kids? We can be kids. We can fight. Nigga, we pulled up. Everybody turned the headlights on and shit. But this actually happened. We pulled up to Francois' apartment one night. Everybody turned the headlights on. I thought I came ready, nigga.
Wait,
I put
y'all had
Vaseline
Fight
on my
Club?
face. Bro, I thought I was going to have to beat the fuck out of Alvin. But I was afraid that Alvin might beat the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I was ready. It just didn't have to happen.
Because he
so it
got
didn't
you in
happen.
height.
He got me in hype, but I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'll dip
Reach.
down and fucking
Reach.
nigga. I'll grab that nigga by the back of his knees, toss him over my shoulder, and fuck him up.
Got it.
Look, I know how to fight a big nigga. Don't get me fucked up.
You got those Damo knees.
Look, you didn't see
what he
you.
got?
Both of y'all have seen me toss niggas out the club
Better
before.
grab him. You better grab
Yeah.
him.
All you gotta do is grab,
You're a strong dude. I'm gonna
grab,
give it to you.
and make sure that
Hold
you
on
are
for dear
mentally ready for your legs to move. That's it. Just fast. Just be fast with the shit. You good? So to go back.
Has
To
it
go
all
back.
wrong.
So I'm done with 3 Deep. I'm out.
You out.
It's over.
Done.
Fuck you niggas.
Finito.
We're a rap. Call my boy.
I remember this.
Yo.
He needed the last name. Cain. Come on, man.
Why don't you brand it?
Come on, man.
Yo.
Why don't
I
you
should get some
LLC it?
residuals on that.
James, let's go kill these niggas.
Because I was talking that shit.
Hey.
Like, before you even did it, I was talking that shit. Like, man, I was loving the nightlife. And I was like, yo, I want to be a part of this shit.
He had
gave
made
me
it
the
clear.
call.
And I think this was just weeks prior. I think
Is this ball killer or wave killer?
both. It's both killers.
It was in
Hold up.
transition. It was in transition.
Hey,
He transcended
Jay
across
Kein
decades.
was active. He was outside. He was ready. Like, and the thing is, he had called me prior
Man,
to
what
this
we talking
happening.
about?
And so I'm like, oh, this is perfect timing.
This young human transitioned.
And keep in
across
mind,
decades.
I'm looking at all of my previous experience. There is nothing that I have done significantly to cause the success in my life. I'm being honest about that.
Yeah.
And I think that's necessary because I think that some people think they have to have a gift. You don't have to have a gift. Sometimes you have to have your ears open. That's it. Have your ears open, your eyes open, and be able to communicate back. That's it. And you will find yourself in a better position than being quiet, silent, and mute, whatever the fuck the ear shit, deaf. I don't know. I lost that one. I lost that one.
Yeah, absolutely.
But so when he had said that to me, this shit happens with my guys. I'm immediately like, call my nigga.
Shit. Yep.
He called him up like, hey, bro, let's kill these niggas. He was like, let's kill them. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Day one. Hey, bro. I ain't about this life. I said, what? What do you mean? What's going on? He was like, this shit late at night.
Yo,
It's so much liquor. Yo.
Jay wasn't ready. Let's think about that time, man. Let's think about that time.
It's all fun and games.
There might have been gunshots in the area. It's like, I don't know. I don't do this shit.
It's all fun and games.
Some heavy detail he's leaving out because he laid it out for me. He was like, yo, we gonna go out on a Tuesday because back then you had to have it was street team. We was the street team.
So we was passing out flyers. Yeah, there was
flyers.
There was no social media. It was like you had to go out there on the streets and work it.
Hey, kid, are you at Lockheed at this point?
Yes.
I'm at Lockheed.
Okay.
He is a professional.
So I understand.
Yeah.
I told him
and
day
that drive
one,
to Waterton,
don't
he was
wear
like,
those shoes anymore. You're going to fuck them up. Don't do that.
Damn,
where's your backpack at?
What shoes were they, man?
They had wings and tips.
They had them tips, man. They was them Dockers, actually, for comfort. I got you. But my man called me up and said, yo, he laid out a beautiful plan.
Yeah.
And, I was just so excited the way he was talking. You can listen to how he does it now. He was talking that shit, and he was like, yo, so what we about to do is on a Tuesday, we need to be the street team because we don't have one. So what that means is after the clubs, we got to go hand out the flyers.
Yeah.
Like, we're doing that. We got to hit
cars
all
and
the
people,
hot spots,
everything.
whatever it was, on Broadway, Larimer. Shit, we might have to go out to Aurora. We hitting them spots.
Yeah.
At 2
We got to do that.
I'm at 2 a.m.
2
3
a.m.
a.m. 2, 3 a.m.
We
Laid
might-
out.
Yeah.
Late,
1:30
the let
to
out.
2:30.
That's when it was the let out.
Because there's some hand-to-hand, too.
Put
Right,
them
so-
on them cars, Jay. Get to work. Tuesday, Wednesday, that's what we doing. Thursday comes, right? We work in the club, right? So you got the door, my man. You got the door. You gonna do this. This is bop. This is how we gonna work it. Here's your cut. Blah blah blah. We doing that Thursday and Friday and Saturday. All right. And then sometimes Sundays, 2 Sundays out the month, we got to be street team again. So this is before he had the entire weekend. Mm-hmm. You got to be street team again. And he's talking and it sound good. I was like, hell yeah, let's do it. Kevin Kain, here's your split.
I'm
You laid
Kevin.
it out.
He's Cain.
Cain.
Just so y'all know, I never told y'all to call me that shit. I swear to God, I
Kevin
never
Kain.
ever told any of you to call me Kevin Kain. That's not my fucking name. But at some point, I got tired of arguing with you niggas and said, fuck it, I'll be Kevin Kain. Meanwhile, it's a whole nother nigga name.
That ain't even around.
Bro.
Baby, I'm there for the good time. That's how it was. And what happened is
That has a day job. It's a whole nother nigga that got a day job.
I went to
A
Lockheed.
real one.
Dog,
with
I went
fucking
to-
wingtips.
I went to Lockheed on Monday, got off work. No, I'm sorry. Tuesday. It was time. Done with work. Got home probably like 6 o'clock because it was an hour drive for me out to Waterton.
I just worked a 10-hour shift, nigga.
Bam. He hit me up.
It was so bad.
I was like, I'm not built for this, man. You could go ahead and run
motherfucker was
everything
like,
you
"Hey,
got
bro."
it. I just want to get free passes into the club
Listen,
every
bro.
now and then.
Jay was very clear
This
and
podcast,
contrite
bussin'
in
bussin'.
how he
Contrite.
felt. In how he felt, bro.
What an amazing word.
That
Hey, man,
was a
you know,
great one.
I went to Grambling State University. Go find out about it. Black colleges, everything. He was very serious about how he felt, and I could tell that he was delayed in that phone call. He didn't want to have to make that call. He questioned himself for at least an hour and a half before
he didn't wanna
fucking
let
making
you
that
down.
call.
He didn't want to let you down.
Bro, and I get that because, mind you, I understand how natural hierarchy works, right? If I come into your industry or I come into your industry and I
Right.
say I went in and you actually let me in, and I'm like, hey, man, fuck this shit. That is not something I want to have to tell you. So I felt that energy in that phone call, and I was very disappointed in James.
Killer, you could have had a protect.
Listen,
let
me make some. Let me make something clear. You missed the boat, nigga. Let me stand on that shit for a minute. You missed the boat. We out here winning, nigga. We outside, nigga. What were you thinking? Oh my God. Kevin and Kain, nigga. I got a tattoo right here. Nah, it's mine, nigga. It's Kain. It was KC. But we got rid of that shit real quick.
Yeah, you did.
I had to get rid of that real quick. I like hard consonants. Pause.
I think if you go back to the very first flyer, it had the C on there.
Yeah, it did.
After that, it was a wrap.
I changed it only because I wanted to respect how you felt. And I know that some people were in the loop about us working together, especially at that time. I know it was brief, but at that time, it was a thing.
It was.
Motherfuckers was checking for it.
Yeah.
It was like, uh-oh. Here go this real pretty nigga and this real ugly nigga. They gonna kill this shit.
Oh, he fine, ain't he?
Look, this nigga pretty than a bitch.
Oh, he fine, ain't he?
Oh my God. Hey, let's be honest.
Stop saying
him,
that.
Him and his pretty ass brother. Look, listen, I can't tell you in our single days how many bitches this nigga took from me. I had to make him a partner. Be a partner, nigga. You can't keep taking my bitches.
Hey, listen. Wave Killer. Hey, man, Wave Killer.
Wave Killer was like
check out this nigga's purposeful 5 o'clock shadow. Just check it out real quick. Let's check it out. How hard is that to do? I've been practicing for years on the perfect 5 o'clock shadow. I just need the clippers. Tell me the name of the clippers. What guard do you use? Is it the 1, 2, or the 3? How do I get and the mustache?
Let's talk about the jawline.
Listen, oh my God, the nigga look. Oh my God, bro. How do you do this? And you get the mustache too. How do you do it?
It's my mom and dad, man.
Hey, man, listen.
I gotta thank him. Shout out to mom and dad.
I have
man.
never seen this human being
funny.
look any other way than he looks right now.
Hey, man, but Damo
That's
said, look at the
funny.
jawline.
Have y'all ever watched his
I'm gonna let y'all do this. Get it on.
his workout videos?
Oh, man.
Hey, hey, wait. Can we go there?
Yes.
Hey, so I said, do you even sweat? Like,
Hey, bro. Hey.
This dude be doing like hang snatches, squats,
Bro.
muscle pull-ups, and he doesn't sweat. I'm
At all.
like, are you even human?
Hey,
No,
man,
it's not.
Jay had the audacity to say, oh, what are hoochie daddies?
I'm sure you own several pairs. You just never care, bro. Yeah. You just outside, bro.
I was just naturally
you a fly
wearing
nigga.
hoochie daddies and didn't even know it.
Naturally
That's
fly
what I'm saying,
nigga, bro.
man.
It's okay.
Out here setting the trend. I didn't even know it.
Dude.
No, but
And
you
the
know
dude
what?
takes 10 years off from being outside.
Hey, man, I will say something about James and everybody
15,
sitting here.
15 years.
None of us look our age, right? None of us look our age.
Speak for yourself.
Not at all, man.
I
No.
do.
In my opinion, none of us look our age, but none of us look 30 years younger than what we are besides James.
Dude,
That's it. He's the only one. This nigga looks like he's 17 right
Hey,
now.
He went to go buy some Chex Mix and some beer, and they were like, "Can we see your ID?"
I know that's right.
Oh, man.
Just for beer?
Beer.
For beer, bro?
Just for beer, bro.
This is me.
gonna let y'all
Where's your
kill
pretty
me.
ass brother at?
He at the house, man.
He another fly
He
nigga,
at the
man.
house.
But
It-
you know
we be
what?
trying to get him out too.
Yeah.
Hey,
for the
constructive criticism. Personality is lackluster.
Ooh.
Oh,
Damn.
shit. Oh,
Talk
shit.
more.
Ooh.
Huh?
Tell us more.
He just called you light skinned.
Yeah.
That's all.
I'll be sure.
That's what he said in so many words. He want me to come up here and interrupt motherfuckers.
You can't
and
sing?
be just
Never mind.
Oh, man. You know that, hey, but honestly, but
Petty.
but your person.
I ain't that light though, y'all. Why y'all? I ain't that
as a-
light.
Beige,
Come
light
on,
skin,
man.
Caramel.
taupe.
Hey, so
Earth tones. Is that what you said?
yo, but as a dark-skinned brother, your personality had to be on point.
Oh,
That's why,
90s.
bro. Listen,
hey, that's why
In
we
the
win.
90s?
Can I say something real quick?
Come on,
I just
man.
wanna say one
Wesley
thing.
was out there.
I want to say
killing.
something to all the dark-skinned
Kevin,
brothers
that's
and
why we
sisters watching right now. There's a reason why we are the greatest at everything. We have to work hard. Y'all ever watch Scandal? You ever watch Scandal?
Oh, yeah.
You remember when Papa Pope was talking to fucking daughter Pope and he said to her, "You got to be twice as good to get half." You remember? First of all, it's one of the best monologues ever. ever on television. So let's be clear. If you can't tell, am a practiced.
With an ED and an S.
Practiced.
That mouthpiece on point.
Because it's the only way I get it done. In every level. That's business, personal, social, all of the shit. Mind you, when you're pretty, you get a lot of that shit handed to you.
Oh, yeah.
You get around getting fucked on video. Kim Kardashian gets millions. You fuck around, like, you see what I'm saying? Like, and it's not fictitious. This is real. If you are someone that is within society considered not attractive or someone that people look at as other than,
It's an uphill battle.
you have to be better. Instead of complaining about it, fucking do that shit. Just be better.
But the thing is, though,
But your pretty ass can't talk yet. So be better. Be better. Work hard. Get out there and get it done. I'm not wearing this Protect because somebody gave it to me. I had to work twice as hard as the other guy that got it on. Twice as hard. And that's no bullshit. Listen, I've been to jail for this shit in Louisiana when they kept changing the rules on us. They literally changed ordinances the day of our events and said that the owner had to be on the premises. So me and my partners would trade off who would be on the premises, and they would hold the meter up. They would hold
on the chain gang, though.
Bro, no shit like that. No, I've never been fully convicted. But they would hold the meter up, check the volume of the sound, arrest the owner on premise for the specific purpose of shutting the space down.
Wow.
And then I would get out the car. It's my turn to go in. Music has volumes, different levels, all kinds of shit. Especially if you're grabbing your shit from torrent sites at the time or whatever kind of place, right? They all come at different levels. So while this one's 808 is down here, this next one's 808 is up. They got the meter up, you're a rap. They grab my partner, take him out, I get out the car, walk in. It's my turn, they come get me, Jermaine, walk in. This was a regular occurrence to beat our oppressor. To beat the motherfucker that wanted us to fail. It's simply for the fact that we was black. There was no violence. There was no drama, no nothing. We was niggas and rusting. That's it.
Playing back that ass.
That's it. A lot of it.
So,
Being
Kev,
successful.
so Kev, just real quick to make a quick.
I'm sorry. That was a very.
No.
I love that rant.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. We love that.
That was hard for me, bro. I remember. One second. I know you're going into this, but I gotta say this just out of respect for the situation that happened. One of the deputies would never put me into the cell when they would arrest me, or Jermaine, or TJ. They would let us sit outside. We would stop by Subway first because he felt like it was fucked up. There are anomalies in every culture. This is why I don't demonize any group of people by their group, because there are good people within them.
That's a fact.
And I had to learn that.
That's a fact.
And at some point, I fucking hated white people, bro. I hated them.
Hold on, can I?
Like, I just felt like that's necessary.
Well, that's a fact.
Because that's also a part of leveling up and growth, realizing you're right and wrong. You have to find it's like there's a game, I can't remember the name, but it's Galactica, whatever, some shit like that. But it's like your goal is here, but your shit is this wide. And with all of your experiences, you get closer to the goal. Because now you realize you were wrong about this, take it in. You were wrong about this, take it in. You were right about this, take it in. You're right about that. And now you're focused. Now those blinders aren't way out here, nigga. They on your nose. You see what it is.
Absolutely.
You have to experience. You have to grow. You have to take chances.
Be
you have to lose. You have to fucking lose. You gotta fucking fail.
And you have to have proxy.
If you don't know how to get up,
This podcast.
how do you know how to grow?
Talk to him. Go ahead, Cole.
So I'm sorry, bro, but I just felt like I can't remember his name, but he was a deputy with the Ruston goddamn sheriff's office, and that motherfucker refused.
Had them cuffs on too tight.
He just felt like it. There's something called the JCs in Louisiana. JCs are pretty much the local senate. They can do whatever the fuck they want. They literally could change laws at leisure. They would say no cover charge. The fuck you mean? No cover charge. That's it. Or the owner has to be on premise. Or the music has to be 10 fucking decibel levels low. Like, they would change at leisure. It was totally fucking racist.
Like within a day, it's changing?
The day of.
Wow.
Wow.
Day of. Night of. fucking 3:30 in the afternoon. This was very purposeful, and they felt like they had the privilege, which is a great word in this portion of the conversation, the privilege to do so, and they did. So we had to actively be intelligent
And change with them.
to fight the privilege.
I'm with you.
Yep.
Does that make sense?
No, it does.
It was very hard, bro, and it gave me a very tough lesson in college. So appreciate to everybody listening, appreciate your losses, failures. Those are the things that teach you everything you have to learn how to
100%.
kill these motherfuckers, man.
This podcast.
Pardon me, bro. I'm
But
sorry.
no,
Bussin',
Kev.
bussin'.
No, so just to kind of make a left turn real quick.
Yeah.
So we're in this. Can I say we're slowly evolving into this dance music?
No, shut up. I'm not going to talk about that.
We're
No,
not.
no. What I think.
Come on, Kev. We are.
Okay, no, we're not. I'm going
Why-
to tell you
why
what's
is that?
happening. You want to hear what's happening?
What's happening?
You don't
What's
like that?
happening?
You don't like dance?
Can I tell you what's happening?
Okay,
What's
tell them.
happening?
what-
No. As a club, as a club god,
Yes. I can tell you what's happening.
what's happening?
Every club that we go to in Vegas plays what? Besides Dre's.
Besides Dre?
Besides Dre's nightclub in Vegas, what do they play?
It's techno, damn near techno shit.
Right? Right? Yeah. All that shit, right?
EDM and all that.
Have we and mind you, we are men that are traveled. We've experienced every kind of thing there is. How do those clubs look when you walk in them? How does Hakkasan look
Not
when
like
you walk
us.
in?
I don't go to Vegas, but
Multicultural. No,
Yeah.
it's
I mean,
everybody. It's
fuck
everybody.
the people there for a minute. Just put the people to the side. I'm talking about the imagery, like your visuals, like what you see when you walk in.
A lot of lights, go-go dancers. What else am I seeing? Bar in the center and just really poppy as far as what those things look like.
It's expensive,
There you
and it's
go.
a lot of high energy. Vegas doesn't make their money on nightclubs. They make their money on gambling.
Facts.
There is a lot of influence that Vegas has put into nightlife. They changed the game. They introduced bottle service before New York did. I know there's some debate on that, but they did. Yeah. They really did. When we go to Vegas, for example, just a simple example. Actually, let's go back. You remember the tunnel in New York?
Yes, I do.
Remember the tunnel? It was only open a few years, like after we was like out of high school, right?
Late 90s.
Yeah. The tunnel, high energy, lights,
Dangerous.
expensive,
Dangerous,
and
though.
dangerous as fuck. It was scary. EDM has a motto about love and peace. No drama, no mess, no bullshit, no none of that. It's a very heavy motto. Ask anybody that listens to that shit on a regular basis, goes to these festivals, goes to Global Dance, goes to the Daisy Festival in Vegas. Ask them about how they feel about that shit. They feel so strongly about it that it makes them racist. This is a very weird thing. When Beta got bought out by Valentez, did y'all ever see the comments from these EDM folks?
I didn't.
They felt disgusted. Disgusted. They are so positive that the negativity of hip hop disgusted them to the point of becoming racist, talking shit, evil type shit.
Wow.
Like this was, it was, I knew it existed, but you never get to see it when you're watching them at the Daisy Festival with fucking pasties on and fucking twirlers and fucking hula hoops and all that shit. You don't
But
you don't
is
get
there
that.
a lot
You
of
think
us
hippie.
in that atmosphere when it comes to EPDM or EDM?
With EDM,
Techno.
we are black people are the creators of EDM. So like that's of course, right? Like drum and bass, 808,
yes.
all that shit is us. That's
Are
us.
we supporting that? Like I get it. Like we're the
Oh, we
origin
are.
of
We
the
are.
music.
We are. No, we are. Chicago.
We are because
Outside of
Jersey-
Colorado,
because
Jersey-
when we
Jersey
go out of
Club,
town,
Jersey
where do
Club.
we go? When we go out of town, we experience that
DC.
energy. Look, listen, we were just talking about Cabo.
Yeah.
We're just talking about Cabo.
Yeah.
Guess what you hear when you're in Cabo?
Dance music.
Man, yo, so
That's what you hear. You don't hear fucking Lil Baby.
no.
You don't hear Future.
No, not in those places.
No. You hear
So when Drake jumps out,
Drake and Beyonce just did the same thing in a 2-week span.
yeah,
they did the same thing.
So
It's money.
So when they jump out and
that's
make
a money
a
move.
dance album, that's a money grab.
I guarantee you both of these albums
That's a
will
great
be in
point.
their fucking top 3 album sales of all time.
That's a great
and it
point.
has nothing to do with us. They stopped making, and mind you, I mean them no diss in saying this, they stopped making music for niggas only. They're making music for everybody. Look at Pitbull. Still the
International.
motherfucking most paid fucking artist in the world. Still, and here's the thing, Bad Bunny on his ass.
Hey man, Bad Bunny's ridiculous.
Listen, when you listen to these people,
Bad Bunny, my
we don't
God.
want to listen to them in the car. We don't want to listen to them when we about to get in the shower, taking a shit and shit. We don't whatever the fuck.
Oh, but
whatever
when
the-
you in Tulum,
when you in-
Cabo,
come on, bro. It's
Jamaica?
energy. Here's the
Yeah.
thing. Our music is full, and I mean no diss to it, and I hope this doesn't change because we need to tell our stories as part of our way out of our shit. But our music is full of violence, anger, problems, distress, issues.
You talk about
And we're talking about where we come from.
Talk to
And
me,
mind
yeah.
you, while that has so much value on so many levels, when people are partying, they are not into that shit.
They not.
I'm gonna tell you the best thing I got going right now. I do a Thursday night with Squizzy Taylor at Oasis, right?
R&B.
And it's R&B only. Let me tell you something. I'm
Squidgy
all,
needs to reach back out to
I'm
us.
all over the couches, nigga. I'm losing my shit all night long. I'm singing
'Cause you
every
feeling
song.
good.
It is positive energy. It's fucking juicing me the fuck up. And the thing is I didn't realize that would happen until I copied the shit from some niggas in Texas. I just copied it. I was like, that shit feel kind of good in there. Let me try this. Squiz, what do you think? He was like, we should definitely make sure it's only R&B. I was like, you don't think about like, what do you think about an hour of like, or like 30 minutes of like real shit? He's like, nah, R&B only. Bro, listen to me. I've never, ever thrown a party that felt as good as last night.
Wow.
And I mean
and
that
it was R&B only.
only. No exception.
Man, can this dot have a space in there real quick?
It is good. Every
ignored you.
fucking song is.
He
We
just
getting in
glossed
this
over
money
that.
right now.
He
He's
glossed-
like, we can't
he
do
glossed
that.
right over
Hey,
that.
What you just say?
Hey, listen, just so y'all know, this motherfucker was right here when I started. This bitch damn near empty now. Look at that shit. You know what you're doing, nigga. You do this to
So
everybody.
real quick, Kev, real quick.
What he
'cause
say? Tell me what he said. You ain't gonna play me
He
like that
was
on
like,
camera.
yeah, you're going to give us a table
Can
at
this dot have
the venue.
Yeah, I ignored that on purpose. Look, my auto responses are pretty good right now. Like,
But I think this is a great segue because I think you're talking about the evolution of partying. So when we were going back in basically all the way up to probably like 5 years ago, maybe 2 years ago,
yeah.
the day party is live on the scene. And that was never there for us when we were
new.
growing up.
Yeah, it's new to the marketplace, newer to
That's
the
my
marketplace.
kind of party.
Yeah, problem is them shit's getting dangerous now too, and the unfortunate thing is the only way to solve these problems are. I mean, I don't mean to sound like an old man, but I just turned 45 the other day. So
Shout out.
Shout out.
Older.
on Juneteenth, on Father's Day.
Happy
Old and
birthday.
washed.
Thank you, bro.
shriveled up?
I'll be washed in. I got 5 years left, nigga. Let me tell you something. I promised the wife, everybody, the kids, everybody. Listen, in 5 years, you
done.
niggas is running this shit, and
done.
I'm out. I'm not doing this shit no more. I'm tired of breaking up fights. It's the other shit that drives me crazy. But in this business, experiencing other human beings has given me a foresight that's not granted to everyone. I have more contacts in my phone than any other human being I know. I get more text messages in a single day than
As
any
his
other
phone
human
lights
being.
up.
Yeah,
Right,
listen,
I
I
just
mean,
saw it.
and the thing is I don't even have to create that narrative. That is reality. I had to own that portion. I had to own that at some point. Like, people want something from me. Why would I give this up now? This is a pipeline. This is what everybody wants to have to open their own business, to run their own business. Yeah. And that's why I got 3 fucking spots coming to downtown Denver before the white party even comes around.
That's what's up.
3
man.
spots. First
Full
one is
circle.
Foreplay. Foreplay is unapologetically black owned.
Man, please paint the picture though of why you named it Foreplay and what your experience.
Because because my partners are Squizzy Taylor and Hollywood Cook, and we want this place to be foreplay.
For
Not,
foreplay?
So is it sexy?
No. Don't think foreplay.
Foreplay.
That's the thing. Don't think foreplay like as in like
It's
I don't see nothing wrong.
No, it's
That
like,
shit.
it's like
Right.
pre whatever.
This is where you come first.
Yep. That's what I took it as.
And this is where you come to enjoy yourself only, bro. When if I got into some of the details, which I won't right now because some of them are proprietary, and I don't want nobody to steal that shit before I fucking open. But it's literally
Maybe I'll
about
come working with you again.
enjoyment
Kevin
only.
Kain.
What happened? What happened? You ready now? You ready now?
I'm ready.
Enjoyment
Let's do it.
only, no drama. This is a civilian zone, bro. Let's go back to when civilians could goddamn enjoy themselves without having to worry about that gangster shit, that other shit, blah, blah,
gotta
blah.
be all hard and shit.
Right. Also, it's so much foreplay that I will approach the city, which I've already began, and be helpful. Be in front of, as opposed to on the back end. Instead of just showing up to the shit, be prepared for the shit. Instead of sending us cops that are going to just sit outside all fucking night, do nothing, holler at chicks, smoke cigars, whatever the fuck they do, I'm paying y'all double what you make on the clock. Double. Almost 3 times in some cases. I just heard about somebody trying to charge $120 an hour for fucking off-duty officers. It's unfair.
That's actually low.
Oh, no. I'm talking about an hour with a minimum of 4.
That's low.
No. 86 is where they at View House. And that's with the camera on their chest.
Nationally, that's low.
Well, in Colorado, I don't know about nationally.
got it.
I just work here. I don't venture
So
out.
foreplay and then what else?
So, foreplays first, unapologetically black owned, and the liquor that's highlighted in the space. We have 2 menus. One will be a black owned menu specifically. The other one will be an inclusive of black owned and regular spirits and wines.
Sure.
So it's not like this is the black owned, this is everything else. No, this in here too.
Got it. So
It's over here too.
So foreplay.
Foreplays first. Second one is 99 bottles, shot and bottle bar. You come in,
And a what ain't so 99 and
I was trying to think of
99 bottles.
99
and-
problems and
Nope, bottles.
okay.
99
Yeah, I'm
bottles
saying, no, you're not gonna. I'm not gonna fall for
There's
it.
no.
No.
there's
What's
no.
the finish?
No, I'm not
'Cause
falling
something's
into that.
not
Nope.
one.
Nope. I'm not gonna say it until I get the liquor
99
license.
All right, 99 bottles. Okay.
And
Got
I
it.
saying what?
And then what's number 3?
On 99 bottles, that one is specifically about shots and bottles.
Hell yeah.
So you come in, you can do a flight shot, you can do a shot, you can a flight shot, a shot flight. Pardon me. God damn it, that shit was full. A shot flight, a shot, or a bottle. That's all we got. Ain't no cocktails. We don't fuck around.
Don't do
come
it.
in,
Oh.
do the shit, get the fuck out,
That's
stay.
my type of party.
Spin,
Easy.
get your ass out of here.
The last one is called Pretty Please.
Ooh.
This is a flagship. This is a along with Foreplay. Those are the 2 flagships.
where I'm going.
These are going to be branded. They're going to move around. They're going to do everything. They're going to be in multiple places within Colorado and outside. Pretty Please is Sugar Factory meets STK, what it wants to be or
Hell
what it used to
yeah.
be. It is a late night eatery, very heavy feminine energy. You ever been to Carbone?
No.
Yes.
You have?
I haven't.
You ever been to
I'm-
Carbone?
I heard
Listen to
of
me, bro. You walk into Carbone, you're having the best meal of your life. Meanwhile, they're playing the entire Machiavelli album.
Good shit.
Loud. On purpose. It's not low, right? Because we don't want to offend nobody. It is don't come here if you're offended.
But you said feminine energy.
Right. So feminine energy on the drinks. So we have like dry ice, lollipops, and
Oh,
the fucking
got it.
shit.
Okay.
Like,
Got
you know, this is where girls feel comfortable. Basically, I want niggas to buy sliders and a bottle of Ace of Spade
Got it.
at the same time.
So my night, I'm going to 99 bottles first. Then I'm gonna go.
You're going
to
to foreplay first.
No, 99
No,
bottles.
Foreplay gonna have a heat.
first.
I got
Then I'm going to Pretty
21
Please.
Japanese whiskeys in Foreplay.
Then I'm ending at Pretty Please. Or,
I have 13
Foreplay.
cognacs at Foreplay.
Oh man, that
Yeah,
Japanese
see, that's what
whiskey's
I'm doing.
mean.
I have 17 wines at Foreplay, all black owned.
I love it.
I like it.
All black owned. And the crazy thing is, Motherfuckers don't even know niggas own Japanese whiskey.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I did not know that.
They have no idea. You know how many black people in Japan?
I don't.
You know how many black people in China?
Man, horn him up. Man,
You know how many black people are in fucking Mexico?
I did. There's a lot of black people
Bro,
in Mexico.
the thing is, do you know the most owned black owned like spirit and wine?
Tell us.
Tequila. 1%
That makes
of
sense.
Mexico is black. Y'all don't know this. There are black Mexicans, and they live in a very tight knit community.
Oh no, absolutely.
Very tight knit, and they are black. Like they are color, not his.
But
not
that's
his
Central
color.
America. That's South
No,
America.
Mexico.
No, but I'm saying like it's all a product.
Sure, of course, how they got there for sure.
Yeah.
But the
Black people everywhere.
The purpose, what they here's the thing: we don't live our ancestors' lives, right? We live ours. Where we're born is not a choice. Our complexion is not a choice. Why can't I live my motherfucking life the right way? These people first of all, these black people in Mexico that live there, who grew up there, have gone through shit. They get treated like shit. We think we get treated like shit. They get treated like shit. And it's very unfortunate. So I'm just sick of fucking just tolerating, bro. I want something, especially with foreplay. That's my passion, bro. Especially with Cook and Squizzy. This is our passion. We want to highlight our shit better. Fucking LeBron just swept the tequila fucking awards. He just swept them. And here's the thing. Kevin Hart waited until after to drop his tequila. The first award that happened after he dropped his, he won.
This podcast.
You got to be twice as good.
Shout out to us.
Twice as good for half of it.
Shout out to us though.
Yeah.
Us as
And
black
then
people.
to bring us home, like we've had. Like
Look at his eyes. He getting tired,
He's
man.
sleeping. It's
I got one
bedtime.
more,
It's
though.
bedtime.
No,
No, it's okay if it's bedtime. Listen,
no, just real quick before Damien goes
Actually,
there.
I'm cool.
No, Damo, before you go there, I got one more question.
I'm up till 4 a.m.
Yo,
every
so
fucking
that's-
day.
That I'm not.
I'm with all the shit.
They don't
So-
understand, man.
So
They don't understand why I was like,
look,
yo,
he's
I can't-
complaining
I can't
again.
do it. I can't do it.
So Kev, so with you being a staple here in Denver in terms of nightlife, in terms of entertainment, what is the climate now in terms of who are you contending
question.
with, and how do you navigate that space?
I want white people to come in and support black businesses. I didn't learn the watermelon story back in college. I learned that recently, which is a problem because these stories can't be told in a lot of states right now. A lot of people have no idea. A lot of people will grow up in this country the way the laws are in certain states and never understand why they are. They'll never understand why Juneteenth is Juneteenth because you can't even talk about it in schools in some places.
Absolutely.
So being unapologetically black owned, being something that wasn't supposed to make it, has more importance in a climate where white people want you to be quiet. They want you to shut the fuck up. Talk about this America shit instead. Don't talk about that black shit. And I'm just not on board for that. I think the
Black shit is America shit. You know
they don't want to own that though. They don't want to talk about that.
Oh, that
don't make
part.
us feel bad in the process. Don't do that. Don't talk about that right now. No, you're hurting my feelings, and I didn't do it to you. You are a product of it though, just like I'm a product of it. You are. I got to try to find another word because I know that other word bothers them. But you are privileged by being white, and by being black in this country, you are not. That is a fact. If we can't talk about where that comes from, then what do we really know about our history? How do we grow out of it? How do we become better?
How you gonna grow?
Can't. I think that in the climate of nightlife right now is a bit frightening after COVID. I think way too many motherfuckers got guns, especially mass weapons of war type shit. A lot of motherfuckers popping trunk, not pulling out 9mm like they used to when we was coming up. They pulling out
The rat-a-tat-tat.
SKs and motherfucking
Uzis,
modified
AR-15s.
clips this long.
Helicopters.
Like, they pulling out all kind of shit. And while this country does do a lot of great things, I truly believe that industry is fantastic in this country. I think that we have growth as black people in this country. There's also some things that are fucked off in this country. Today, what happened with women's rights is, in my opinion, which is still none of my business. I can't even believe I'm talking about it, but it's the liquor and it's your fault. But I think that that's none of our fucking business.
At the end of the day.
First of all, I've been snipped for 2 years. My fucking anniversary of my vasectomy is September 4th.
Congratulations,
Look,
man.
Hey, man,
I think everybody up here is snipped.
Really?
Right?
Oh yeah, we're all.
Yeah, yes.
We're all new
What?
up here.
Oh my God! What the fuck, Ali?
Wait, so
Man,
real,
welcome to the club.
wait,
Do you understand?
Welcome to the club, man.
Wait, hey, listen.
Locked
So let
and
me ask
loaded.
you-
For
I'm so happy to hear this.
So let me ask you.
Were you going to the
The
bathroom?
experience was pretty horrible for me.
That's why
He's out.
he was like, so before we wrap up, because the nigga got to pee.
No, hey Kev. So everybody I asked was like, yeah, just a little quick 15 minutes, snip, you're good. Lies, dog. They pulled on some shit that I ain't think I had.
Hey, bro, I can't even tell you my story. I can't even tell you my story.
Man, what we talking
the
about?
Yo, but the doctor told me, they said, if anybody told you that this is not uncomfortable, they either lied to you or they don't remember.
The doctor told you that.
The doctor told
That's
me.
a stand-up guy.
Hey, man.
No, that's
No,
a stand-up guy.
it was a lady.
Oh, a lady.
Listen.
See, there you go.
I walked in. I had the prettiest goddamn Asian female doctor. Original, and now in today's time, you gotta say original female. She was like born a woman, gorgeous. She was so nice. Complimented my shoes.
Was she gentle?
Oh my God, no! This was the consultation.
Oh, this is a consultation.
I said,
oh, got
yes,
it.
This is gonna be great.
They set you up.
I went home, ironed my outfit, picked out my shoes.
Wait, did you think she was performing
She was gorgeous.
the operation?
She was supposed to perform it.
Got it.
Told me what she was going to do and everything. And I'm sitting there like, there's no way I'm going to walk in here with musty balls, bad shoes, none of this. I'm going to come in this bitch, fly in a bitch.
Got Peter.
It was great. It was great. I walked.
That boy got groomed.
Listen, I got cleaned up.
Man was in the
lined
shower
up.
with the
Look, I
the
tried.
manscape.
I tried to do a 5 o'clock shadow like my nigga. I couldn't get it done, but I got like a 7:30. It was fucking fantastic. It was amazing. Everybody looking at me. I'm walking in there like, who is this celebrity nigga? I washed my car first. Everything happened. My mask had Gucci on it. Everything was up. Everything was up.
You went in there with the shades too?
I didn't take them off until it was time to cut. I
black.
walked in up, and next thing you know, goddamn White Twan walked in and said, she's not here today. I'm not gonna fake his voice because apparently that's disrespectful. But if a white guy fake a nigga voice, I'm gonna punch him in the face. So I get it. I'm not gonna fake the whatever the voice is. But he was like,
we just having fun, man. It's
hello,
all jokes.
hello, sir. Your doctor's not here today. I'm going to be taking care of this for you. By the way, nice shoes.
Oh.
Your outfit's incredible. This motherfucker gave me every compliment in the world. I knew my work wasn't in vain, but at the same time, it's not supposed to be coming from you.
He knew what it was for.
If you feel something, I gotta shoot you again. I gotta give you some more I gotta numb you up again.
Oh shit.
I said, okay. You numbed me up twice already. Let's go. Let's see what happens. Okay, let's see. I felt that hurt. No, that hurt for real. See the pee come out on my thigh? That hurt. It just came out on its own. It wasn't a choice, nothing. This motherfucker said, oh, well, you might need some more. I got to numb you up some more. They numb me up again. Go through the whole process. I get out of there. Back home. Thinking, okay, couple days, I'm straight.
Oh, yeah.
Nigga, I was on that ice pack for 2 weeks. Went back to the hospital twice. Balls grew to the size of grapefruits, both of them, nigga. You ever sat in a lazy boy like this motherfucker for 2 weeks, nigga? God. You ever did that?
But here's a question: Did you go jock strap or compression pants?
I went compression.
Yeah, I went compression. I got
Compression
too, man.
Boxer briefs.
Wait, whoa! You're
what?
not supposed to let them.
Nah, you're supposed to keep them tight.
No, they weren't.
Tight.
Boxer briefs.
Oh, boxer briefs.
Yeah,
Oh,
so,
yeah.
So
Yep.
semi-compression.
I don't wear draws for everybody listening, so
Do you wear
I don't know the
boxer
difference.
briefs?
Yeah.
Okay, so you just put your normal drawers on, you were good to go.
Yeah, all the shit my dick been through it. That shit can rub against my jeans every day. None of that shit bother me.
I put my
Well, clearly they weren't ready to weather the storm.
Look, he was like,
grapefruits.
"Oh, you felt that? Yes, motherfucker, you should have pissed on my leg."
Yo, so what was the follow up?
The follow up on what? Which part?
So when you had your procedure,
Yeah.
you swelled up, you had to go back, right?
Yes, I had to go back twice. So the first time I went back, here come Miss Kim, and that's her real name, Dr. Kim. She walked in and says, "I heard what happened.
He botched you.
I'm so sorry I wasn't here." I said, "Me too, bitch. You see these motherfucking goddamn regular ass sweats I got on today? These motherfucking New Balances? You see this goddamn regular ass white tee I got on? I came ready." It was a waste of time. I should have never did that. And met up with Twan instead. And Twan goddamn complimented everything in the world. Everything. Nigga said, "I like your watch. I like your bracelet. Everything's beautiful. You're such a beautiful man. You're such a beautiful man." And
He was just
the manscape. You was ready, Kev. You was ready.
Hey, the dude just distracted.
hey,
You had
man,
cologne on?
yes, I did.
Gucci?
Bro, fuck cologne. I put on Byredo Mojave Ghost. Y'all know about that shit?
That's a beast.
You don't
That's
even
a
need no
beast.
cologne,
go
bro.
get a
Mojave-
vasectomy?
Mojave
Hey, listen
Ghost
to
to
me.
be
My
So what's that work like?
doctor was fire.
niche fragrance.
She wasn't gonna catch me
niche
slipping?
fragrance.
Bro,
Niche fragrance.
come on.
Light summery.
She wasn't gonna catch me slipping, bro.
Light summery.
You was ready.
fragrance.
And here's the thing. I didn't want to leave there and her go back to whoever the fuck she going to and say, I saw the mustiest balls today of my life.
So, Damo, who hooked you up? Bob? Did Bob do yours?
I don't even know his name. I know.
I had a lady, man. I'm sorry.
No, I had
a guy, I'm
I had
not
a
going front.
practitioner and then the doctor.
Yeah.
You got the practitioner.
I was in and out in 15 minutes, dude. I was good.
That's what's
I
up.
was not good.
Did they run down the statistics for y'all as far as like pain? Evidently, you got the
it hurt
So
me. That shit hurt.
they
That shit
also
hurt.
told me that I would need to. So I went to the doctor. I went back to the doctor the first time swelling went down. Then they told me you need to masturbate 20 times to evacuate your lines. Otherwise,
like that.
you
Get to
can
zero.
get. Because mind you, this is like 3 days after the baby born. I got 5 kids. The wife just popped her out. I said, "We good? We good? We good? Yes, she breathing. Everything straight." I'm going to see the doctor. Let's go. It was already prepared, and I made sure that I put it out a week after the due date. My daughter, my most recent daughter, Lennon, was supposed to be born on June 19th. She was born on June 23rd. So I put it out a little bit. COVID caused us to cancel the first date. September 4th was the date. I'm like, okay, I'm ready. I've been ready. This is like, I don't even want to fuck. I don't even want to fuck my own wife right now because that motherfucker potent. I'm potent. We don't need no smoke. So we're going to wait. Nope, we're going to wait. Go see this motherfucker 20 times. You got to masturbate 20 times to evacuate the system. I have a friend. Y'all know him. I will not say his name, but he did not evacuate his system. That nigga got another kid.
after getting snipped.
I didn't want that smoke. So listen,
that shit.
I've never been as regular with the self-care
Self-care.
in my life. 3 a day. Let's go. I don't need no visuals, nothing. I'm here for a purpose, my nigga. I'm here for a purpose. Listen, I got to get back to this real activity. I didn't buy that ring for nothing. That belonged to me. We going to get to it. Ga. Holla at you in 3 hours.
My man had the jelly tub by
Holla at you in 3 hours.
the bed.
Should have been in you, but you chose otherwise.
The fish stopped swimming.
Yo, I'm be so embarrassed when my
close us
wife
out,
see this
Damo.
shit. Oh my
That's funny.
Hey,
Close
man.
out there, bro.
That is
Hey,
funny.
we had a blast, dude.
Blast.
We had a blast. You introduced us to a whole bunch of new stuff, man. We had some great conversations, and you have a ton of great connections, man. Who would you recommend to come on?
Squizzy Taylor.
All right, so I DM'd Squizzy today.
This podcast.
He has. I DM'd him twice,
Yeah.
3 times. He hasn't
Squizzy being
responded.
a diva.
Hey, bro. No. I keep that nigga busy, bro.
No. So he's gonna come on. I feel very confident about that.
That nigga is not in the state right now.
That's what I was
All
telling
right.
him.
We'd
That's
be
cool.
in Dallas. We'd be everywhere.
So
He's
who
moving.
else?
Fridays is tough.
Squizzy Taylor.
Who else?
Squizzy Taylor.
Got it.
And after those 3, only because only because what he has accomplished and his level of talent is so superior that if I don't acknowledge it, I'm not a real nigga.
There you go.
Damn,
That's a
Squizzy
fact.
is out here doing
That's
that.
a fact.
Can I tell you-
He's
can I
doing
tell
a
you-
lot.
doing it
He's
real
doing a
quick.
lot of heavy shit.
A really
Dog,
quick story.
come on,
Really
guys.
quick story. So, we were on with a previous guest, and she referenced Squizzy. I was like, "Who's that?" She was like, "You don't know." Squizzy?
She was offended, wasn't she?
I know. And then Squizzy, it was a clip, and he caught it. He was like, "I'm gonna show you who I am."
Oh, hey, listen, bro. The one thing about Squiz is he is a natural when it comes to entertaining. What he chose to be a DJ, but his true talent isn't really DJing. If I can be honest, anybody can play a set, right? I hear you play a set, copy your shit. I got your shit. That will make me better than you.
Right.
His microphone work and his care for the audience and the process of your partying, which is so natural for him. Mind you, I taught him a lot, but he has surpassed. You remember when I used to get on the microphone all the
I
time?
do, man. I remember those.
Yeah, so
I be
I-
standing right next to you.
I
remember.
snatched the mic from this nigga one night. Snatched it from him. Showed him how to do it. Never had to do it since. He is anywhere we go, we kill the DJ in the room, and that's the best DJ in the city in those rooms. I'm not talking about like fucking Omaha or fucking Utah or Iowa. I'm talking about Dallas, Texas. I'm talking about Las Vegas. I'm talking about California. I'm talking about Africa. I'm talking about anywhere he goes, he kills the room so much, so significantly that people have to acknowledge it. They come up to him afterwards talking about it. It's weird.
Dog, when I saw the content of when he was
Red
opening
Rocks,
Red Rocks, and then also
Rocks
the
was
Her
crazy.
concert.
Yes.
That was nuts.
Listen,
Hey,
bro.
I think that happened in the same week.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Squizzy, get on here. We're coming for you. Shout out.
I'll make sure it happens.
No, shout out to you, brother.
Oh, my pleasure, man. Thank you.
You got to give him a
Kevin
night off. So
Henderson.
No, I didn't already say it. Fuck it. Let's go.
Kevin Henderson. He out on y'all. Go, Jay.
go what?
Bring us home.
Oh, okay. Can you stop that? I don't like that. Is that cool?
I was a little jagged.
It is, man. Like
Wasn't as smooth as
it wasn't,
is,
man. He talking about personality.
Look, stop
Go,
using.
Jay.
If you stop using
Bring
this
us
voice,
home.
James. If you stop.
I know you not talking because that's what you was doing.
No, I'm sorry. I've been in entertainment for a long time. I know how to pull back. I know I do all that shit. The guy had training.
Kev, thanks for coming on the
Thank
show,
you for having me,
man.
man.
This
Thank you
has
for
been
having
a
me.
blast. Let's give you a round of
For real.
applause.
Blast.
The godfather of the nightlife in Denver.
Word
Yeah.
up.
You
Word
never
up.
stumble upon the unexpected if you stick to the familiar. So go out there, impress your luck, fail a little bit.
Yes,
It's important to grow
okay.
and stretch yourself.
it's okay.
That's how you learn. And we out.
Yo.
This podcast.